proud of you. And she's just doing a video. She's just doing it.
Oh, okay.
So you can okay. We try to videotape everything because it's a good way to network and let people hear and see who I really am. I think people have a right to know if I'm a liberal or I'm conservative. And I am to the far right of the right. I am a Christian conservative. I am principle driven. I'm a Republican for one reason and one reason only. As of right now, they still have on the Republican platform conservative values. And they still embrace the Judeo-Christian values. The moment they don't do that will be the moment I will not be a Republican. The same reason I am a Christian for one reason and one reason only, because of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I want to come and talk to you ladies today. I want you to ask me questions, tell me what your concerns are. We've got the ballot initiatives that are coming out. These should have come out, of course, many, many years ago. But we do need to go over there. We've got the first one on the ballot, Proposition 1, photo ID. Texas legislators should make it a priority to protect the integrity of our election process by enacting legislation that requires voters to provide valid voter ID. Everyone should certainly have to give authentic photo ID to vote. We are citizens, and we have invested in our community and into our states, and we have a right to make sure that process is credible and it's authentic and it's real. We are all immigrants. There's no one here that's not. We are just against illegal aliens. We're not for blanket amnesty. All of these will make a difference. Do you want people voting from the grave that have been dead about 15, 20 years? Do you want someone that has not paid into our Social Security and to the entitlements that we have for our veterans to come and take these benefits? That's why we don't want to have a blanket amnesty. That's why when we vote, we only want our citizens to have a right to vote. I don't have a right to go to Russia and tell them what to do, do I? No. But as an American citizen, I have a right to tell them what to do. Read over these initiatives. They're vitally important. Ladies, do you want to find out how I got started in this and what even prompted me and compelled me to run? I won't go through the whole story, but in 2008 is when I plugged in and became an activist within the Republican Party. I had been a lifelong Republican and voted Republican, voted a straight ticket Republican. When I had, I regressed for a moment, I had an operation that was a tumor that had 2 super surgeries, and I was languishing in bed for about a year and a half. And Psalms 23 takes on a whole new meaning when you're horizontal versus vertical. You meet your God in a different way. When that happened, someone told me the day I went out for my first excursion, when I voted in 2008, the primaries, that there was a precinct convention, which I hope you ladies will find out about. I'll tell Elizabeth about it. She can teach you how to plug in the precinct convention. The Republican Party has always made an avenue, a venue, if you will, for your voice to be heard. When I went there for that convention, we were what's called, they brand their party with this. Every couple of years, any party will rebrand. And they were talking about different resolutions, and they had papers from Harvard, from Yale. I could barely walk. I had been on a lot of medication. Pain level was extremely high. So this was the first time I'd actually got up and walked anywhere much and was sitting up. And this is where we had a heated debate. And there were some principles that those men wanted to put in our platform that I knew were liberal, and I knew they were foolish. I knew idiocy when I heard it, and I didn't need a Harvard degree to tell me about it, because I have my master's in doing the right thing. And so we commenced to have a debate, 3 men and me. I won that night in the name of Jesus, because it was foolishness. But what really scared me and frightened me, and the message I want to get across to you ladies, is that people are willing to vote with those 3 bullies, that they did not believe what they had to say. It's unconscionable to me that they were going to capitulate and just go along with it. Not on my watch. So when that happened, we became a senatorial delegate. At that time, I found out they had a state delegate position open also. There were many, many people that were able to qualify for that. They bring all the precincts together so you can imagine the hundreds and hundreds, almost like 1,000 people. I don't know the exact number, but at least 700, 800. Only a very small percentile get to be a state delegate. You have to put in a resume, and you have to do an interview. And I had not worked in 16, 17 years. Remember, I had been an invalid for a year and a half prior to this. And with 2 super surgeries, first one was about 5 hours, the second one was 4 hours, and 2 doctors just to put me back together again. I used to call myself the Humpty Dumpty lady, looking for someone that could put me back together that didn't have the technology and didn't know how to at that time. But when this happened, I got it. I put in my resume. I did the interview and I got it. My husband was with me all the way. I had to learn to use a laptop. I had to learn to type. I'd never done these things hardly. So all of this, my base knowledge was zero. I went on from there to become administrator of the Dallas GOP administrative coordinator. I worked there for a time. Then the chairman position became open here at Raleigh for the bottom 2008 we've all heard about. And I was appointed, that was through Todd Gottel, to be the chairman of the Economic Development Subcommittee, an ad hoc committee. We did that for a year. I came back home. It was just too much to work all day. It had only been about 4 to 6 months into my operation and go to events at night. Plus, like any politician, I had also, before this, had become a precinct chair. And I had to run a campaign to do that because the lady had stepped down due to health problems. So I got a little taste of campaigning there, a little politics there, and we went on. Then I founded Raleigh Republicans, and I began to find other individuals that were like-minded. I purposefully took the chairman position of the Economic and Development Committee was to influence other like-minded individuals, to inform them, to spread the news of what was happening and what was happening to our country and to our party and our values and our principles. So when this happened, I went through the 181 Texas legislatures. When I did that, I was stunned. I went to the Democrats and the Republicans. And let me tell you, it's bad. It's really bad. We have 150 in our House of Representatives in our Texas legislature. And then we have 31 senators. That's how it makes up 181. At RaleighRepublicans.com, you will go there and find where I took and I actually contracted and had this young man help me. We went through and put platinum, whether you're Republican or Democrat. We just went by the score.